All right, cactus tour. Yeah, this guy making a little baby. These new guys from Jeff. Curiosity cactus. This one's doing super good. When I got it, it was about this big. So it's gained about a foot. This rando. This guy. This guy. uh, this was an arm, and it's actually done really good. Originally, it was about here. This Peruvian has done super good. It was definitely a top cut. It still hasn't branched out at all, but it's making fruit. Got two giant saguaros here. Little brain cactus, it needs filtered light. Here's a cirrus. This one's been producing flowers. This is definitely an arm off of Mexican fence post. It didn't look that healthy, but once again, this one's grown about a foot. Some weird stuff on the bottom, but that was there when I planted it. It's a weird Peruvian curiosity cactus. It kind of bent in the middle, and I tried to straighten it for a while. Just cut the bent part off, and now it's doing fine. Saguaro. These guys have yet to find a home. Ready? Front yard time. Saguaro. This little agave's it's doing okay. Hasn't changed much since I planted it about a year ago. This guy's doing great. That's a little nub that I cut off one from the backyard, Peruvian. We got these little guys. They're growing everywhere. They're all doing pretty good. This little bump out I created. All these little babies, they're all doing pretty good. Little hider down there. These guys were definitely top cuts. They're not growing as fast, these Mexican fence posts, but they're growing a lot wider. These guys were definitely arms, and they are about 2 feet in the ground, so they're probably about 10 foot tall. We got some little hidey holes down here. We got some purple prickly pear. That's now, I think they're actually growing roots, so we should be seeing some babies soon. These two are not doing so hot. My guess is it's the sun, because it seems to be on the sun side where they're getting white like that. I don't think that they liked that drastic change. This is a low point here. I'm going to put some native grasses here once I get this dug out a little bit more. This bump out here, these were from the backyard, just growing in random places. They seem to be doing real good now that they've been transplanted. When I first transplanted them, they looked weird. This little baby, it's like a type of prickly pear, but I don't know what kind. It's super weird. Montrose, he's doing kind of okay. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if they actually like full sun. Weird shaped prickly pear. Once again, I think these are top cut, like mother's Mexican fence posts. They're growing real slow but fat. Got these guys from CETA. These two guys, it's kind of weird looking agave. This guy's doing okay. It's ugly. It's Peruvian. Got a couple of these little ocotillas going. Because what I like is if I have like Ocotillo, Ocotillo, then big old Ocotillo here. But they take a while to grow. All right, a couple more little cuttings that I shoved here because I don't know. Another little mound here that I created with some drainage on the sides. Some little pine cone, penis cactuses. These little tiny guys. And there we have this Peruvian is doing awesome. It's grown about 2 feet since I planted it here. Another little brain cactus over here. Doing pretty good. It's a weirdo. Okay. Some front yard action. These are some more cuttings I got from Jeff. And they've been here for about 6 months, 7 months, and they're doing really good. They haven't grown super fast. I think it takes them a while to get established, but once they do, they start moving. This is another Peruvian. This one's done really well. It was about 3 feet tall. It's about 1.5 feet in the ground, so. It's my rain swale. Originally planted these native grasses and then this, well, you can't even see it, it's dead. That was a bad idea. That is a cutting off of San Pedro. It's doing super good. And this guy was here when I moved in, and he's doing good. I just started watering it every once in a while, and now it's just popping. So we'll do a little distance shot here. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you actually look at it. Like the number of these saguaros is, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is what sold me on the house. I think I could have cared less what it looked like inside, but when I saw all these saguaros, I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I have to have this. I have to have this. This is just so amazing. They're probably gonna destroy the house when they start falling over, but I mean, I'm making this little moonscape of fingers, reaching up. I mean, it's kind of nuts. Let's get a good distance view where you can see this ridiculousness. I mean, it really is kind of crazy. I'm trying to train these cypresses to grow straight and not as a bush. So I keep cutting the corners off, keep watering them, because I want them to be, once again, more fingers reaching up. But, yep, there it is. Coming together.